Hi Teacup friends, I'm Kelly. I know all of you haven't got to meet me face to face, but welcome to the 2021-22 winter program season. So this is the first video of the 12 days of SkiMas. So 12 different sets of exercises that I'm sharing with you. The idea being you do a new one each day and accumulate them over the entire 12 days. So on the 12th day, you do 12 exercises. And it should give us a good warm-up and cueing some of the muscles that we use in skiing. So to begin with, I'd like to talk about general ski posture. And I'd like to start with your feet. Your feet are very important in skiing and tend to take a lot of abuse. And also are a point where you can get injured. So, and that's because we spend a lot of time on one foot, whether it be skating or classic striding. We're always on one foot. So all of our body weight forcing on one foot. We also do a lot of dynamic movements on one foot, and that can cause some strain. So it's important to build those muscles in our feet up and create good foot posture. So what do I mean by foot posture? Well, I've created this diagram of a foot, and notice I've colored in the 3 points of contact for your feet, of main contact, obviously. You know, your toes also touch, but ideally we're putting our weight through these portions of our foot. So you have your heel, the ball of your foot, and the outside of your foot. General walking mechanics means that the heel of our foot touches and then the outside of our foot touches and we press off the ball of our foot. And just like walking with skiing, we do use all 3 points of these foot, or all 3 points of our foot. A lot of the pressure is forward, but it is always good to keep your heel engaged, as it helps us create a stable platform with 3 points of contact to the ground. So for good ski posture, an exercise I recommend doing is to, with your foot flat on the ground, try to bring the ball of your foot and your heel closer together so that you create a small arch. And then once you've created that arch, the outside of your foot has probably raised up off the ground. And so gently press so you have all 3 points of your feet back on the ground. What you should feel is some torsion here in your arch. And what we've done is we've created that torsion by engaging those muscles in the arch of our foot to create a little more stability, and also by using those muscles, we take pressure off of our ligaments, and tendons, which can cause, tendinitis and plantar fasciitis and things like that. So try to do that. If you have any questions, give me an email, and I'll go over it also in person this weekend. But try that a few times and try to feel if you can feel that torsion in the arch of our foot. Once you've created that torsion, and you've put all 3 points of your feet back on the ground, wiggle your toes so that your toes are relaxed, and then you have these this tripod of stability in your foot. And then, so that leads us to our first exercise. Which is a simple calf raise. I'll do it from the front first. So with 2 feet, just rotating, I'm going to build that foot posture up in my foot, relax my toes, and then I'm going to rock to my heels, and then up to the ball of my foot. Rock to my heels, up to the ball of my foot. And what I'm doing is heels outside of my foot, ball of my foot. Heels outside my foot, ball of my foot. From the side, heels outside my foot, ball of my foot. Heels outside, ball of my foot. So I recommend doing that 10 times, extra credit, and I recommend everybody at least try this, but on one foot. So heel, heel, outside, ball. Heel, outside, ball. Also, I do recommend doing these exercises in socks. Running shoes or workout shoes tend to, or also in bare feet. But shoes tend to absorb, and so you can't feel what your feet are always doing. So I recommend trying them in either barefoot or socks. And so there we go. That is the first day of SkiMas. Demonstrate one more time on one foot. Thank you. I'll see you soon.